This is Paul. Yeah. The mental health evaluation. Yeah. Do you know where I was at on December 31st? Yeah. hmm I know that I've mentioned this, and I think it's worth mentioning again for those in the code of ethics. But there's this thought, right? That you're going to accuse me of a crime. Yeah. And then you're going to accuse me of being what is it again? Oh, mentally ill. Oh. Now, when I'm appointed counsel, yeah, and they refuse to admit the evidence, yes, because they have a financial interest, there's a conflict of interest in the county, yeah, Harry, ouch. I actually get to sue those that receive any of the funding from the county, Nichols, yeah, public defender's office. See, by default, yes, when the county signs a code of ethics right now, and I find out that the sheriff bribed you, Harry, to have me do a mental health evaluation, yes, where I'm like, well, I wasn't in Squim. I was at the library sending emails about my rights being violated. Yeah. But the sheriff said, no, we're going to prosecute him because he's really a thorn in my side because he keeps emailing, yes, individuals about his rights being violated. Pooch. Not only does it violate the code of ethics of Clallam County and Port Angeles, it violates the ethics of the public defender's office. Now, there's ineffective counsel. Yeah. And then there's the ethical violations right now of saying that I'm mentally ill for wanting my rights enforced. Pooch. See, on December 31st, 2015, yeah, 4:48 p.m. On the same day, yeah, that this says, yeah, that I was there, I was at the library. And I was emailing or attempting to email approximately 10,000 people. Yeah. Now, WASDOT, yeah, State of Washington National Guard. In fact, you know what? I don't know who the general is of the State of Washington National Guard. Yeah. But why don't you get me all the actual personnel in each National Guard again? Yeah, their voice over IP. Yeah. And then any technology or software that they purchase from any company. Yeah. Now, let's say that we didn't have you. And you're like, no, you can't. And then I say, no, I can. Yes. Now, I'm going to want to know all the software for the last 100 years. Yeah. Of each and every National Guard in each state. Yes. And then the actual telephone system of each National Guard in each state. Yes. And then the command leadership. Yeah. The 1 to 4 stars of you. Yeah. In each and every state of the United States. And then I want to know your family. Ouch! That would be your mother. That would be your grandmother. Now, let's say you're running the National Guard in the state of Washington, and I have the right to put your grandmother in prison. You, as a grandson, are not doing very good for your grandma. Now, I know you're saying, oh, yesterday was Mother's Day, and I called my grandmother. Did you use voice over IP, or did your grandma's phone have your caller ID on it? Fitch? No. Listen. Shut up right now! Did you call your grandmother yesterday on the Mother's Day? It was a big Mother's Day, wasn't it? Oh, I didn't call my mother. Yes. I have no want to speak to her. I want her in prison. Yes. As well as the rest of my family for being bribed. Yeah. Into paying my public defender. Right now! Right now! Right now! I want them in prison, and I want to know every individual in each state National Guard. Yes, that use voice over IP to call your mother. Now, this was a big mother's. Oh, look at the Queen of England. Oh, the Queen of Denmark. Yes. Why don't you get me the individual queens? Yes, yes, yes. Of the various kingdoms of the world, and their actual telephone number, and considering how your kingdom is low, as in you're having some financial problems as a kingdom again, aren't you? Yep. Did you have your little prince or princess call you yesterday? I know, because I gotta talk to you. Now, the queen herself said, oh, it's Mother's Day. Could you call Elizabeth for me and find out how many of her children and grandchildren called her on the telephone right now? Because